What's up, YouTube? I'm Mr. Zezima666 back again with Dragon Fable Store Walkthrough Part 14, and today we're going to be doing the Blue Lotus and the Oasis Inn quest. I think that's how you pronounce it. Last time we did the quest the hard way, where we went into this tomb type thing. I'm not really sure what it was, but we tried to find a rebel. We were convincing this guy, Zoom here, that we were working with the Emperor, which we're really not. We're working for the rebels. And so he sent us in to locate a rebel called Kasuf, who actually is the father of the leader of the rebels, which we'll find out later. I kind of just spoiled it, but who cares? You'll find out in this video. And he told us that to get back in touch with the rebels, you have to go into the desert to get the flower, the Blue Lotus. And why do we have to get that? It's a code. The Blue Lotus is the only flower to survive in the desert. At least it's a very rare flower. I'm not sure if it's the only one, but it's perfect for the symbol of the rebels because it survives against all odds, which is cool. That's cool with me. I like it. So we got to go through. We got to fight through all these enemies. There are 3 pathways you'll see where you can go up. I think it's randomized each and every time. But 2 of the pathways lead up to a boss enemy, in which afterwards you'll get a full-time heal. That's 2 of the pathways. The 3rd pathway leads to the Blue Lotus. So if it's randomized, then, just lucky. But if it's not randomized, you can just go to the first pathway, which is what it was for me. I actually didn't see the pathways until I went back, but I got both of the 2 full-time heals, and then I went through the pathways. I went to the pathway where the Blue Lotus was, which is okay. I'm not complaining, but, who cares? Those full-time heals help you a lot. But after you complete this quest, you just basically, these enemies aren't too hard. They are sandstone, which are rock elementals, and wind elementals, I believe. So they're not too hard. They got about 120, 150 health. I think it was around where it was. And they usually come in pairs of 1, except for the bosses who came in pairs of 3 each time. Usually if you just stun them and just do regular attacks after that, you'll kill them afterwards. And before they can even attack you. And even if they do, that's why you have health and mana potions. So that's not that big of a problem. And then when you go on the up pathways, some of them you can actually skip past some enemies. But right here, this was the last boss. This was the pathway I went to, and I found the Blue Lotus. So I believe this guy right here, he didn't even get an attack, and I just finished him. So I got the Blue Lotus right there. Now we're going to go to the Oasis Win while wearing the Blue Lotus on our shirt sleeve or something like that, or give it to the lady there. I don't know. But this Zoom is going out into the desert where he heard 2 rebels are, and he said, you go to the Oasis Inn and see if you can find any trace of rebels there. I'm going to go and get these 2 rebels. So we're going to the Oasis, and what he doesn't know is instead of looking for rebels, we're actually going to be talking to the leader of them and get some more information. So that lady right at the end of the hall, that is the rebel leader, and she's playing it off like you know each other, being all secretive, but she's part of the rebels, so why wouldn't she do that? So she basically tells you, okay, thank you for bringing me the flower, yada yada yada, you're being all secretive, and she tells you that you need to get inside the Emperor's inner circle. I take off my hat here, that hat I got, and I don't know where it is. It's where you get the Dragon Slayer armor. It's a big ice thing, but it's in the Helm shop there. It's like 50 gold or so. It's not that pricey. I like it, so I got it. Also, I got the Ranger armor. It's the armor for this area. I felt it suited well with these quests, and it kind of make my guy look like he belonged here. And I'll probably change my armor a lot now, suited with the quests. But getting off topic here, what we got to do is we got to get inside the Emperor's inner circle. And how we do that is by getting his attention. And right now, the Emperor's posed with a problem. This lady right here, this exact lady, was searching his underground tomb of his ancestors where they were buried, I guess. And she accidentally awokened a underground ancient dragon or some sort. And so now we got to go in there and kill it. And if we do that, well, basically we get the Emperor's attention, which is good. That's exactly what we want. But, so he's like, I unearthed a discovery, a giant undead mummified dragon, blah, blah, blah. So we gotta go into Dynasty Tomb and kill this undead mummified dragon that she awoke. It's kind of like a slap in the face, because she created the problem that we now have to solve which solves the problem that we overall had. So that's a little confusing. Maybe you'll figure out like later. But I'm kind of annoyed right now because I've actually played the next quest, and it's the type of quest I hate where you're in it's 3 rooms. First room has like 9 enemies in it. The second room has like 9 enemies in it, and then you get to the third room, which is the boss. But I'm spoiling too much. You will see the video on that tomorrow. But after you talk to her, I don't know what these guys had against you. I guess they didn't like your shirt, but they just hated you. So right when you're done talking to her, you got to fight through like 3 or 4 guys. And this glitch happened to me. This might happen a lot. I don't know if it's new, but these guys had like 750 health, which should not happen. They should only be, normal 100, 200 health. So if that happens to you, just leave the quest, go to your character page, and then start back up the quest. And that's what happened for me when I did it again, and they were back to normal health. But I said, screw it, I was already filming, I don't want to go back and film all this again. So I just fought through all these guys, 700 health, like a boss. But when you get to the last guy, he actually talks to you, and I'm not going to tell you what he says, because frankly, we're not talking to him yet. But as long as you stun them, and you get some good attacks, and you can usually kill them all pretty easily. And then he says, you're not the only one looking for the light orb. And then he says, Prince Dracliffe has put a bounty on your head, and we're going to claim it. And you're like, no. And you stun him, kill him. And then basically, you just do what he did to him, what he did to all of his other friends. You just own the crap out of him. And as you can see, I'm doing a pretty good job of that. He's down to like 150 health, and that was the first time he attacked. And these guys will actually attack your companions, which you should get used to. In these later levels, in these later videos, people are going to attack your companions. Your companions will die. That's why they gave you healing potions for them. So, that's it for this video. Next time, we're going to go to Dynasty Tomb and kill ourselves an undead mummified dragon. But that's it for this video. I'm just going to heal here, and let's get to the recap page. Alright, please like, rate, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you don't understand something. I will answer the comment most likely. And please click the bottom YouTube link to visit my channel, where playlists of Dragon Fable Store Walkthrough and AQ World Store Walkthrough are. If you're not familiar with AQ Worlds, please go check it out. It's a very fun game. And please check out the story. Very interesting story. It's not anything like all of Dragon Fable. Dragon Fable is a turn-based game. AQ Worlds is a more interactive game, and plus, it is a multiplayer game, so you can play with friends across the internet, where Dragon Fable is just a single-player game. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. I will see you guys next time. Peace.